bills of the Committee of the Whole. Honorable Sadiq Ibrahim, Acting Chairman, Rules and Business Committee, to move for their consideration.
2004, a bill for an act to amend the Value-Added Tax Act, Cap 6, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, a bill for an act to amend the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Establishment Essential Act, Cap E1, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, a bill for an act to amend the provisions of the Small and Medium-Scale Enterprises Development Agency Act, Cap C19, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, a bill for an act to establish the National Child Protection and Enforcement Agency and for other related matters, a bill for an act to amend the Wireless Telegraphy Act of W5, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, a bill for an act to amend the Advanced Fee Fraud and Other Related Offences Act No. 14 of 2006, a bill for an act to amend the Dishonored Church Offences Act, Cap D11, Laws of Nigeria, 2004, a bill for an act to establish the Chartered Institute of Human Capital Development of Nigeria, a bill for an act to amend the Dangerous Drugs Act, Cap D1, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and a bill for an act to establish the Chartered Institute of Loan and Risk Management of Nigeria. I so move, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am Honorable Chike Okafor, representing the Indian Banner, the people of local President of State. I rise to second the motion that the following bills should be considered.
And I invite the Chairman of Rules and Business to speak to the bill. Clause 2. Clause 3 for the bill. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. The second report to be considered is a bill for an act to amend the University of Abuja Act, Chapter U2, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004.
Just to change the word, instead of each university, they are substituting the word the for the word each. Therefore, the House will consider and approve the report. Right.
Short title of the bill. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. To amend the Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Act No. 5, 2000 to modify the definition of bank and money instruments, review the composition of the Commission, and harmonize the term of office of the members, and for related matters, House Bill 232. And I invite the Chairman, Rules and Business, to speak to the floor.
The amendment that was sought by the committee, simply the definition of bank, which in the original act said bank means a bank which is tautologous. The committee has removed that, and then we have added some money instruments to include credit card and debit card. These are new instruments that were not incorporated in the original act, being old at the time when these instruments were not very much in use in this country. So I wish to put forward, Mr. Chairman, that this House do now consider and pass this amendment as so. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. What is the amendment?
The word act of decree as appears in the set was the right of section 254. That decree is in an act of this parliament. So why should I want to have a decree in an amendment at this stage? That doesn't amend. Thank you. It's supposed to be Banks and Other Financial Institutions Act, not decree.
be deleted and be replaced with acts. Any supporter? Or reduce that? Those against the name, the ayes have it. So, Honorable Jones.
I believe we should delete it because if you look at all monetary instruments all over the world, especially on immigration cards, custom cards, credit and debit cards are not considered as monetary. If you travel on all credit, immigration cards, custom cards, they don't list debit or credit card as monetary. So I don't think we should be outside what happens on
Advanced. So any seconder, are you seconder of the budget? Okay, budget. Who be deleted, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. So clause 2B as amended. Clause 3. Clause 4. Clause 5. Clause 6. Clause 7. Clause 8. Clause 9. Clause 10. Clause 11. Clause 12. Citation of review. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. The next report to be considered is a bill for an act to amend the National Minimum Wage Act, Chapter N61, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to exclude the establishments that have foreign participation from the list of establishments exempted from the payment of national minimum wage and for related matters thereof, out of the 281. And I invite the chairman of Rules and Business to speak to the report.
It's a situation where the committee, the original bill sought to exclude any company that has more than 50 workers from payment of minimum wage, but the committee now has proposed that we reduce the number to 20, and then the second the amendment is for insertion, Mr. Chairman, of the word under clause E by deleting 1E, a situation where in the original act, persons employed in vessels who act according to the laws regulating maritime shipping, while the civil aviation apply. But the committee wants us to add a proviso that this exemption should not apply to an establishment that has foreign participation. I think this is a very good thing for us to do. I therefore propose and support Mr. Chairman that this House do now approve for us to pass this bill as proposed. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Clause 4. Okay.
It says refer any person who process of the provisions of this act to the Attorney General of the Federation of Constitution. I believe the word of there is a typo. It should be replaced with the word for. For constitution instead of constitution.
So, the amendment is that the word of should be replaced with for. Any seconder? Honorable Chiche.
Second the amendment that they moved by right on the second.
For the motion, say aye. Those against say nay. The ayes have it. Clause 4 as amended. Clause 5. Clause 6. Clause 7. citation of the bill. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. The next report to be considered is a bill for an act to amend the Value Added Tax Act, Chapter 6, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to review upwards the fines and penalties specified for offences under the Act and for related matters as per 223. And I invite the Chairman of Rules and Business to speak to the report.
The payment or the quantum payable for VAT, but rather to go upward the payment for fines for infractions under the Act. And Mr. Chairman, this is obvious because of the downward trend in the value of our currency, and this is just to bring it up into conformity with the present economic realities. Thank you, and I urge that we pass this, Mr. Chairman. Thank you.
Clause 3. Clause 5. The minority members are not taking part. Clause 7. Clause 8. Clause 9. Clause 10. Clause 11. Clause 12. Clause 13. Short title of the bill. Explanatory memorandum. Long title of the bill. What to be considered? What is Simon saying? What to be considered is a bill for an act to amend the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission Establishment Etc. Act, Chapter E1, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria 2004, to provide for the restructuring of the composition of the Commission by including members of independent organization in its membership, establishment of operations, review committee, witness protection unit, detention unit, and compensation of victims of financial crimes, and disqualification of convicted persons from holding or continue to hold public office and related matters, as per the 227. And I invite the Chairman of Rules and Business to speak to the report.
Financial crimes in Nigeria. The committee has recommended, retained all the recommendations except for the fact that, Mr. Chairman, they have now asked us to consider and approve that in the membership of the committee, that instead of a serving or retired member of any government security or law enforcement agency, not below the rank of an assistant commissioner of police or equivalent, to serve as chairman, they now want us to remove the word, the clause, be a serving or, so that only retired members of the police will now head the commission, as it were. And I think there is a wisdom in that. I therefore request, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, that this House do now consider and pass this report as proposed.
My name is Peter Okojo. I present the South East on clause 2B. The substitution proposed to have the legal practitioner as a member of the board for not less than 15 years. And also 2, not less than 15 years. Mr. Chairman, sir, I propose that we substitute the 15 years to not less than 10 years. And my reason is that in this day, when we're trying to encourage even the young, even the Speaker of this House, the progressive Speaker, has made a public statement that this House wants to encourage the young Nigerians to participate in national affairs by winning history and some things. And the Speaker, all point taken, the Constitution as of now provides that only the judge of the High Court will not less than 10 years. So this position is going to somebody more qualified than the judge. So I propose that we amend it to read 10 years above the cost of the legal profession. Mr. Speaker, lastly, there are people that go to legal profession, some of them ex-partners, some of them that are professional They have already gathered enough experience. If you say somebody needs 2 years, he has to go let's say 15 years added experience. It should be a very, very old man. So I think 10 years instead of 15 years. To be nominated, it's saying to nominate. So it should be nominated. B.
I have asked the government amendment as proposed by order.
Bodies such as the MPA and civil societies. Nigerian Bar Association and civil society organizations.
Representative of civil society organization.
Is there? No, it's not there.
The list of those that will be nominated is proposing that the Nigerian Bar Association should nominate and civil society group. Any seconder?
One servant that can do the job. Why should we just remove them? I want to be educated because I'm bothered really, and I want to be educated so that I mean as a privileged member of this house who is now sitting to amend this particular clause will go home happy that I get the implication of removing serving ones. Thank you.
Missions of the Small and Medium Scale Enterprises Development Agency Act, Chapter S19, Laws of the Federation of Nigeria, 2004, and for other related matters, Article 259. I now invite the Chairman of Business to speak to the report. Powers to the Minister of Powers to regulate certain classes of drugs.